What is that? What is that? That's food. Let me get some food. Yeah. Yeah, it's too tight. Oh, food. Nope, that's not a hair trigger. It's all about trial and error with a figure four. Oh, look, food. Oh, no, I'm dead. That was a pretty soft trigger. Now, these are two pieces of granite that we found in this area, so it's fair game, all right? Whether they're man-made or not, it's fair game. Because this is what we found. All right, I'm missing the...
It's right there.
Okay. All right, let's give it a shot. We'll put it on a hair trigger and see what we can find out here. It's a figure four deadfall. And I have had a lot of success with this trap. So it's one of my go-tos. If it's built right and you set it on a hair trigger, you're good to go. Usually. Doesn't work every time. Sometimes they steal your bait.
Hold on, I'm gonna show them the bait.
Bring it in. Let's see what we got here. Alright. Let's see what we got. Easy. Okay. Now, there's no way a chipmunk a chipmunk is going to set this thing off because it's too hard. You got to put it on a hair trigger. So, grab that.
Got it.
And this is your trigger point right here. Well, I need more weight.
You got it all.
Let's try this again. I'll try to keep that bait stick in the middle if I can keep it there. All right, come on down.
All right, you got the weight.
Now all of it?
Yep.
All right. That ain't too bad.
Nope, it's gonna fall over.
All right, hold on. Hold on, let me look at the back.
From what I can see right here, this top piece, it's only on it on this side, not the whole top piece.
Of the stick.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's why it looks like it's
Bring
pulling.
it up a little bit.
Yep.
A little bit. All right, let's try that.
There you go.
I think. See what happens. Let's see. All right, see, it's going to fall this way now.
Yeah. I think you got it there. I'm not even holding it, really. That was the money spot.
Go ahead. At the money spot?
Yeah, I'm not even, I got my fingers on it. That's it.
Get your fingers off just a little bit. It's going to fall. Get your fingers off a little bit.
They're off.
Okay, right there. Now try not to move it.
Okay.
See if that works. All right, it's only a hair trigger, but how much I do not know.
It looks like a good bit because I can see daylight in between the
Let's
sticks.
try it this way. Let's see what happens.
Shaking.
Now the reason we have this flat stone underneath of it is so that if it's a chipmunk or something like that, it doesn't come down on this cushion, right? And stay alive and take an hour to die, right? Or not get killed at all, right? So you have to adjust your materials to your surroundings. That's it.
Let me see how it works.
Come on.
Something we could put around it?
Well, the thing is, technically, you know, we should block one end of it off, so he's only got one way to run.
Right.
But this is just, you know, we're just hanging out, building traps, you know.
Yeah.
If we don't catch anything, it's cool.
Yeah.
You know, I know this trap works. Burn in. How's it feel?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I still don't
There
trust
we
this
go.
spindle
That's a
though.
perfect split right there. You know, see, it's got some hardwood. I can see it, but the
Yeah.
majority of it's white.
I got a spot
Oh, okay.
right there on the edge trying to get it.
Yeah,
I don't know, there's more on this side, so I put the burn in on this side.
right.
See how that goes.
Let's see what we got.
Is it a good piece of poplar?
Yeah, it's more
Better.
yellow in there than I like, but if we keep it on the white, I think we'll be okay. That yellow wood is a lot harder, and that's like the heartwood, and there's
Right.
not a lot in it, of it, in some areas of some trees, and
Gotcha.
it's just kind of like a hit or miss thing. But you can look at the end when you cut it.
Uh-huh.
You can look at the end, and you can see the yellow wood right there in the center. See it?
Okay.
Sometimes I cut them, and there's nothing but
None.
white wood.
Okay.
You know, and that's what you're looking for, that softer white wood.
Gotcha.
Kiva, get down.
Yeah, I got a bunch of white wood on this one. See it all on the edge here? See all that
That's
white?
perfect,
See
right.
in the middle
Yeah,
there?
the yellow
That's
is
yellow, yeah. And that's the stuff you want to avoid if you can.
right.
You can still do it, but it takes more work.
Right.
The hearthboard doesn't take long usually if you're fairly good at it. See, this one's finished.
Yeah.
It's the spindle that takes a little bit of time.
Gotcha.
All right, I think this is good. Yeah, the whole end is white down here. I'm gonna start there, I think. We'll see how it goes. You know, some sets look good, then you go to use them, and it's real hard to get a coal. This is actually damp too. This wood, Doc.
Is it?
Where'd you find it?
It was on the ground.
On the ground.
It was all I could find.
Well, takes a little bit of time to do this, but
Yeah.
if you do it right, and you try to stay away from that yellow wood, stand a better chance of getting coal. You have to find poplar that is at the right stage of decomposition in order for it to work best. You know, the really new stuff don't work, the really old stuff won't work because it's too punky. You gotta get right in between somewhere. something preferably off the ground. But around here, poplar's not that prevalent, so we gotta take what we can get.
Kiva.
All right, it's coming along. This is going to be the spindle. I'll probably shorten it a little bit. This is about, I don't know, 15 minutes worth of work. But we don't need a fire until about 5 o'clock tonight, so I'm going to take a break. I'll finish this in a couple of hours. So I've been working, I don't know, it's probably been 45 minutes with the Delta Whiskey Infinity building this bow drill set. And I tell you, I find the choke-up choil extremely convenient. If you're shaving wood back here, right, it works well, but if you choke up, it works even better. So basically what you're doing is you're taking that 5.5 inch blade, right, with your hand here, go, Kiva, go. With your hand here, you're choking up and you're making it a 4-inch blade, right? Something that you're going to get more leverage with doing this kind of work. And I've had this hand in my hands now for 25-30 minutes, no hot spots. I mean, it is absolutely comfortable. Haven't had any problems at all. Not saying you won't, just saying that I don't. That's the mark of a good knife for me. If you can use it for half hour, 45 minutes, an hour in your hand without irritation. And that's what we designed the Delta Whiskey Infinity to be. A no irritation, versatile tool in the bush.
You're getting a little slower. You're getting a little slower. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. You're getting a little slower.
Get that bobo. Yeah, get that bobo. Get that bobo.
Yeah, you're slowing down. You think you've been out here for days. Yeah, okay, we're going to do it again.
You could do that all day long.
There it is. Okay, get ready. Get ready. Okay.
Oh, there it goes. And she's quick.
Yeah, she didn't waste any time getting that one.
Yep.
Come on. Here, get up there. Try it again. You ready?
Couscous and rice noodles, my favorite.
Yeah, I just brought a bunch of backpackers pantry.
Wow. I'd be shit out of luck if I lost these. Yep. Aha! Polish Lavu. Yeah, that's enough room for a person and gear. Yeah. This is Toby Holland's Polish Lavu. What's it look like in the inside? This is canvas, pretty water repellent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I need to treat it, but yeah, I think it's.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. Okay. That's enough for me and the dog. Yeah. Very nice. Center pole. And you said you can do a lot of different stuff with this?
Yeah, you can divide it into two.
Right.
With two sets of poles for 2 half shelters.
Right.
There's a bunch of different designs where you can even put a tarp between the two and join them together to make them longer and wider.
Right. And it comes as 2 halves.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
2 halves. But
And,
most places where you can get them, they usually sell them together.
and 8 stakes.
Yep.
Okay. That's
You
different.
you even get a special one.
A bent one.
A bent one.
Yeah, a bent stake.
What do you think of that, Cuban?
That's cool. Now, did you build this pack?
Yeah, yeah. This is
Right.
this is an LK 35, Swedish LK 35. I added the side pouches, and then of course I added the ILB.
It's on an Alice frame.
Well, it's on the Swiss LK 35
Oh, okay,
frame.
the Swiss frame. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And I just added the ILB shoulder straps
Right.
and kidney belt. Rides great.
Craftsman ingenuity.
That's it. This had the quick release on it, but of course I cut
Took it
those off.
sewed it off. Yeah.
But
Okay.
works great. Works great.
Very good. That's impressive.
Yeah.
I like it because that's a fairly big pack,
Yeah.
and it's on a frame, so you can lash something to the top if you needed to, or on the bottom.
Let's just get the Insulite pad I put across the top. The Lavoo I strapped to the bottom.
Two
Works
big
great.
cargo pockets.
Yep.
Huge. I like it. I like it. Something different as well.
Yeah. Works good.
Very cool. Very cool. Is this one of your haversacks?
Yeah. This is the OD Green 1000 dinar haversack that I made.
Very good.
I figured I'd bring it out, test it out, and see how it worked. I usually make these in canvas, you know, either canvas or even wax canvas, but I made one out of 1000 dinar and figured I'd take a look and see how it would wear.
Cool.
Seems to be doing fine. It's very light, of course, because
Right.
it's dinar, but yeah,
Very good. Very
the
cool.
Cordura is probably wears well too, but that is yet to be seen. I won't start making those until I know it's going to hold up.
Roger
And of
that.
course, got some Molly on it,
Yeah.
just because I wanted to see how that would work on here.
Right.
Don't know if that's something that would be part of this or not, but yeah, there it is.
And all this stuff is pretty much customizable. Everything that you.
Everything.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
everything that I make is customizable.
Okay.
You know, just have to let me know if there's something specific that you want. Got one of my Possibles pouches there,
Okay. There we go.
and
That's pretty nice.
that's wax canvas,
Wax canvas.
Yep.
Okay.
and it just goes on your belt. You can put whatever,
Tinder.
Whatever you
a
want.
Knife. Anything. in there.
anything,
Right.
and
First aid. And it's got a Fastex buckle holding
Fastex
it.
buckle.
Holding it fast.
It's it.
All right, brother. Their matches and lighters are gone. So they had to go bushcraft.
Couple snaps real quick before you destroy it. Not destroying anything.
Huh?
I'm gonna take a couple
Go ahead, yes.
snapperoonies.
There it is. We got her, baby. Where's my boondle?
Right there, right there.
This is poplar bark, all processed. Huh. It won't burst. There it is. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty damp, that's all. They had to take time to dry everything out. There you go, boys. Feeder. Yeah, wait for that catch then.
Oh,
a little
yeah.
bit more. And feeder. That's the fire eating. There you go.
There we go.
She's a beaut, Clark.
Butte Clark.
They had to go bushcraft. Look at all the trash in the That's funny.
Well, that was just in case the Bushcraft didn't work out.
Right. Well, we're gonna
Hey,
have the
we gotta
purists-
eat.
We're gonna have the purists saying,
Hey.
"Are you burning those Mountain House packets? You guys are." Trust us. Whatever doesn't burn is getting packed out of here.
You guys are eco-terrorists.
Not at my nose, just in case I'm on camera.
Oh my goodness, that's good.
Tenderloin's good.
Oh yeah.
There's our rock in the middle of the fire there. We built a fire and put a lot of hardwood on it, let it settle down into coals, and we put a piece of slate on top there, and we fried our venison up. And it is perfectly done. At least for me it is.
Oh,
Nothing
yeah.
rare about it.
Tastes great.
So, we've gone bushcraft.
Gone Bushcraft.
You can see how I did that. I took 2 rocks, put it on either side of the fire. We built the fire, and then put the slate on top of it.
Perfect.
It's actually got a couple knots in it too.
Yeah, that's poplar, isn't it? No, I don't know what the hell that is. Might be maple, maybe.
That's that one that I dragged.
Tell you what,
Yeah, the one we couldn't ID.
Yeah.
makes it like butter.
That Delta Whiskey Infinity is just all right. I'm liking it as much as the backcountry.
And then after
Bam.
that,
Then we got our dog cooking fire. Woohoo!
also do this.
This has been brought to you by Yellow Hawk Customs Outdoors Winter Rendezvous. Oh, we did a little feather stick action there. Hey, huh? Oh, yeah, that is beautiful. Well, it's a Scandi edge. You know it's going to feather well. Very good, very good. Awesome. You're getting better at that, brother.
Yeah, it's this knife.
It's the knife.
Believe me, it's
I tend to believe you on that one, because I put some knives in my hands, they don't work so well. Put others in my hands, they work really well. There's my hooch down there. I got it out of the shelter.
Hey, I have.
This is the what, 3rd day? This is our 3rd day.
No.
No?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Jeez, oh whiz, our 6th day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Time flies when you're having fun. Morning. And there's Kiva all bundled up right there. Kiwi, Kiwi. Kiwi, Kiwi. Hey, baby. Where you at? There she is. There she, oh, you're all warm. Good girl. That's my baby. I take a part of the sleeping bag. This bag is a 0 degree down bag from Western Mountaineering, and it's pretty damn warm, and I use it like a quilt, so I can actually spread it out and put part of it over her too. So I sleep with my headlamp on. Oh, yes, sir. Okay. All right, baby. Chill. Chilly Willy. Oh, baby. You okay? Good. Woo. Feel pretty good. It is chilly out here though. Can I have this? Can I have it? You don't need it anymore, do you? No? Stop. Hey. Go ahead. Go. Go. Hey. Kiva, no. Go potty. Go. Good girl. Good girl. And we're going to do a test, right? I've been a big advocate of the Baco Laplander saw, okay? And my buddy Bob, the Grizz, bought his Gomboy here, and he's touting that it's a better saw than the Baco. I'm starting to find out it's true. So we're going to do a little test here. We're going to count the number of strokes, same width of wood we're going to cut. Okay, we go with the Baco first. Go. $18.
Yep.
All right. Now the Gomboy. This is the one of the bigger Gomboys. There's a smaller one too. All right. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. All right, let's do it again. Okay. Cut this one. Do it that way. Cut that one there. Not with that one. This one. All right, we're gonna do Baco again. Same width of wood, same consistency, same piece. All right, I'll do it right here, because there's a knot there. All right, go. All right, that was like 16. All right, let me do a test real quick. Here, hold this. Come over there. All right. All right, right here. All right. 15. $16. Do it again. Now I'm being fair about this.
Oops, sorry, Doug.
Yeah, go ahead and step on the back of it. There we go. 3. $20. All right. $11. Do it again. Because they're softer pieces of wood. This thing's been, you know, it's soft up here, then it's hard down there. It depends on where it's laying. So I want to be fair. 16. That's a solid piece of wood right there. 16. $10. I'm pretty sure the Gomboy is a more efficient saw because on almost every one of those tests it beat the Baco Laplander.
And how do you feel when you're sawing with it?
It's harder to get it started,
Yeah.
but once you get it started,
It's a killer.
it cuts pretty good. So there you have it, guys. That was a fair test because I went one after the other and tested it like 3 or 4 times. The Gomboy, Yellow Hawk approved.
Nipponese!
Beautiful. Very good.
And everything was made from this.
Oh, you did all that with the Delta Whiskey Infinity?
Absolutely.
You're a badass. You are badass. Very good. Very good. Good job there, DJ. I love it too, brother. Right?
Yes.
Morning, Chris.
Morning.
How you doing? It's got to be 28, 27 degrees. Right? That's about right.
Yeah.
It was snowing last night, so a little bit. So I got to go down and get some water for my breakfast. Here's the MSR reactor, right? In my opinion, if not the best canister stove for cold weather. Okay, one of, if not the best. But you have to build a windscreen for it like this, right? And if anybody wants to know how to build a windscreen like this, just PM me or text me. Everybody's got my phone number. They should. That's the easiest way to get a hold of me. Text me and I'll teach you. I'll show you how to make one of these for your stove. It'll work for any stove, actually. Any canister stove. Alright, so going down and get some water. I'm going to have some grits for breakfast. I'll be back. Kiwi, what are you doing, babe? Come on, let's go. She's my shadow. Kiwi. When the water source is real close like this, I don't keep a stock supply of water. I just come down when I need it. Dip it out. And this is the water that I'm going to boil. So if you're just going to boil your water, then you can take it from the stream with your pot because you're going to boil it. Because boiling it kills all the germs, right? Kills all the pathogens that might make you sick. All right, let's see here. Ooh. This requires a balancing act. All right, there we go. All right, that's got a leaf in it. I don't like shit in my water. That looks pretty good, huh? I don't see anything floating around in it. Well, little particles, you're always going to get that. Teeny weeny ones. Alright. Alright, babe, let's go. Mush. She steals all our firewood. And I have to go around collecting it all. Hey, bring that up. Pick it up. Come on, bring it. Let's go. Take it up to Chris. Give it to Chris. Go ahead. Pick it up. Pick it up. Come on. Come on, let's go. Let's go up the hill. Good girl. Give it to Chris. Yeah, right. Hey, this is my stick. You get your own. All right, here we go. So, real simple. You guys have seen this before, I'm sure. You know, in the windscreen. Now, this bottle only has a little bit of fuel left. And when it heats up, in there, it'll increase the pressure in the can because of the heat in the canister, and you'll get most of your fuel out of it. Okay, so the water was boiling, right? I'm showing this kind of stuff so you guys can see how it's done in cold weather. Yeah, I told you we gotta have the windscreen around it so that it heats up the canister, right? It's not dangerous during the winter because it doesn't get that hot. It only takes a little bit of heat to pressurize that can. It's pretty incredible. So, see, it's already boiling. And when you turn the stove off with this particular pot, because the bottom of the pot holds so much heat, it continues to boil. So the stove's off right now and it's still boiling. All right, so I take, I put the grits in here, 2 packs of grits, you know, just Quaker grits. I put a little bit of milk powder. Well, for me, a lot of milk powder. And then a wee bit of sugar. A wee bit of sugar. There it is. And I use sugar in the raw, but you can use anything. Just don't bring honey or agave nectar out here because it'll freeze. You'll never get it out of the bottle unless you heat it up somehow. Alright. That should be enough. A little bit more. There we go. That's it. This little container of raw sugar will last me 4 or 5 days. So we're out here for what, 7, 8 days? 8 days. I brought a resupply with me. All right, so you take it, and this is a Tervis cup. The infamous Tervis cup, 16 ounce. The only one that I've used that hasn't cracked yet. And this one's, I don't know, 8, 9 years old, something like that. Could be older than that. Get your Berlin water in there. I usually just set it to the side like that. If you set it on the stove again, you risk dumping it over. So, all right, you mix it up real good. And I like grit soup. So it's kind of soupy so I can drink it. And that's it. That's all there is to it, man. Woo! There it is. Get that lid on that cup as soon as you can, because it's losing heat the whole time. Oh yeah. That's it. Enjoy. I'll sit it there for 5-10 minutes and it will absorb, and then I'll have some soup. That's it. Real easy to cook out in winter weather with this stove. Yellowhawk Customs Outdoors. Combat and wilderness grade custom Kydex sheath systems. The badass sheath system for the badass outdoorsman. Yellowhawk.